everyone. Merry Christmas to you, Happy Hanukkah, or any other holidays you may be celebrating. I'm currently driving west on I-40 through western Arkansas, passing through the Ozarks, and on my way to Oklahoma to visit family. So a little bit different from the standard fare of the types of videos that I've been publishing, but this is my 100 subscriber special. So a very big thank you to everyone who subscribed. Last I checked, there were 109 of you, and I really appreciate it. I'm surprised there were more than like 20. I thought it was just going to be the people who actually played the games with me. But a very big thank you to you. And what is this special? Well, if you leave a comment in this video on the 7th of January, when I return home, I'm going to look and basically pick a user at random from the comments, and that user will receive a free Steam key, an activation key to a point-and-click adventure game. You can check that game out by clicking the annotation, so I'll have a link to the trailer for that. But that's up for grabs. It doesn't matter what you comment, simply leave a comment. It doesn't even matter if you're subscribed. Simply leave a comment and you'll be in the running for that. Alright, so if you're leaving a comment though, I have a few questions, sort of direction that I would like to go in with this, and sort of want to flesh out the direction of the channel itself. So what you should know, some background. First off, I'm trying to finish up my graduate degree, PhD, and I'm trying to finish in February. So for the next few months, I'm going to have very limited time to work on editing videos. And that's an issue because making a 30-minute video of the style that I have been making takes about 2 hours worth of footage and between an hour and a half to 3 hours of editing, plus watching over everything, you know, kind of proofing everything. So it takes between 3.5 to 6 hours to make a 30-minute video. And simply put, I'm not going to have that much time to do that sort of thing, so I'm going to have far fewer videos here in the next few months. So with that in mind, and we consider the pros and cons, so for a short video, the style that I have been making, the pros obviously are that you only see the highlights, you only see the things that I think are interesting or important, and you only get the useful commentary. So you don't get to hear me clear my throat 50,000 times, you don't get to hear people correct themselves because that's all edited out. If people misspeak, that's usually edited out. On the other hand, if I have a full regular style long form Let's Play video, the upside to that is that I can make a lot more of them. That is, in about 2 hours worth of recorded gameplay footage, I can turn that into about 6 videos. So I can get a lot more videos out. The downside being that you get all the dull pauses, you get all the less important information, and you know, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that type of video is quite as interesting to watch, but that might just be my interpretation. You know, you might have a different opinion. That's just your opinion, man. But you know, let me know what you think along those lines. So should I continue making the highly edited videos, in which case I'll make far fewer of them, or should I, at least for the time being, switch over to making the long form videos? And this is actually two separate questions. So for single player games, which is just me talking over the video, this is question number one. Should I continue making short videos, the highly edited ones, or should I switch to the long form? In which case I would have to talk over the entire thing and do it like, you know, most other Let's Players do. Also for the multiplayer games, where we've got back and forth banter, we've got a lot more going on. And especially with Gurren's games, where he's running speed 3 and I can barely keep up. I'm not going to be talking too much over those, and I rarely do. For those, I'm just focused on the game. But if you want, you know, for multiplayer games, would you rather have the highlight reels like I have been doing, or would you rather have the entire Let's Play chopped up into 30-minute segments? Next, I'm going to have some different types of videos that I'm going to be uploading in the future. My girlfriend and I are interested in making some, you know, both of us working on Let's Plays together. She's not too interested in grand strategy though, so we'd be working on some different types of videos there, probably point-and-click adventure games, more humorous types of things. So for that sort of video, is it appropriate to have that on the same channel as this, or should I make separate channels for different types of videos? Obviously, if I separate the channels, then there'll be less videos on each channel. And this also goes for completely unrelated videos. For example, if I go on a kayaking trip and I record some video, should I put that on a separate channel, or should I post it here where people may or may not be interested in that sort of thing? Personally, I don't care one way or the other. The fact is, I'm going to be recording video regardless, so it's just a matter of where people are going to see it or not see it. Do you want to see that sort of thing in the same channel, or should I put that somewhere completely separate? So that's question number 3. First being single player, second being multiplayer, and third being splitting the channels. So what I should also point out are my goals for the channel. So my goal is not to become, rich on YouTube or anything like that. That's never been my goal. My goal, since I started posting Let's Plays, well, I've got a few goals there actually. So in playing the games, obviously that's stress relief and just for fun, right? But I can do that without posting a video. So I post the video because I like editing, and also because I want to see how effective I am at public speaking, because I consider this a practice for public speaking. Now, I've been a TA for a number of years, and really way too many years to be honest, but professionally I want to become a teacher at a baccalaureate institution or at a regional college, something along those lines. So I want to become a professor, teach biology, microbiology, that sort of thing. That's what I want to do professionally. When you teach, obviously you have to get through to people, you have to be more effective at communicating than if you're just sitting across the table, right? So you're going to change your intonation, you're going to change your speaking voice to more oratory style. And that's what I try to work on, at least for some of my videos. And when I listen back through a video, when I'm proofing the thing, I say, oh, I did a really terrible job speaking in this video. And I'm aware of that. And that's what I try and consciously work on, though, especially when I'm starting a video. Now, the longer I play, if I'm like 4 hours into a video, I might just get completely burned out. But at least when I'm starting, I try and start strong. So that's my number one goal for posting videos, is so I can have a way to assess how effectively I'm progressing in improving my public speaking, so how effectively I'm communicating. Anything else is kind of secondary, but it is a lot of fun also to edit the things. So if that were not my goal, for example, if I were trying to become rich on YouTube, then the obvious answer to questions 1 and 2 would just be to shit out as many videos as possible. Because the more videos you get, the more clicks you get, the more ad revenue you get. But as I just mentioned, that's not my goal. Any few dollars I might make on YouTube, that's really secondary. The most important thing for me is to sort of progress and improve my public speaking ability. And I hope you can hear me over the road noise. I mean, I've got rugged terrain tires, so there's a lot of road noise, and hopefully you can hear me over it. This is really the voice I use when I'm teaching, and I'm going to try and make a real conscious effort to improve the quality of speaking in my videos. And that's the sort of thing where if you're watching my videos, you can just straight up call me out and say, you need to do a better job of public speaking. Now, as a TA, we have evaluations every semester, and most of my students really love my classes, and they'll give me 5s, like excellent, 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 whatever. But I tell them, before I leave the room and they do their comments, I tell them, be brutally honest. I want to know everything you didn't like about this course and anything I can do better, because then I can work on it. And the thing that I got a lot, especially in my first couple of years of TAing, was that I was too soft-spoken and that I didn't enunciate enough. So I've really tried to work on that, and I think I've really progressed as a public speaker. But, I'm not quite at that same level on YouTube, just because I'm really self-conscious, especially if I'm just talking into a mic. And I try not, maybe I'm a little bit too polite in the multiplayer games, but I try not to talk over people. Maybe I need to just get over that. But, I'm trying to improve my public speaking via YouTube and via the videos that I make, because that's a way that I get direct feedback on my own speaking ability. So, what I would like to see from this, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think as far as what I should do with this channel in the future. Things you'd like, things you don't like about my videos, things that I can do differently, any suggestions that you might have. I love comments. I read every single one of them. I often respond. I don't always respond, but I read every single one of them, and I love to get any feedback at all. So it gives me an idea of how well I'm doing. But thanks again for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope to make some videos, more videos in the future that you enjoy. and have a good one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my drive west. I love passing through the Ozarks. You know, most people think Oklahoma is just a big dust bowl, and there is a lot of red dirt, but you know, it's one of the most geographically diverse states in the U.S., and most people just don't know that. My girlfriend's going to be flying in on the 1st. I'm going to take her around. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to show her the sights. We're going to Bricktown. We're going to Mount Scott. You know, we're going all around Lawton, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and we're just going to see the sights and then have a leisurely drive back to Florida. So again, Merry Christmas to you. Really, thanks for watching, and have a good one. I'm going to record some more video here along the way, but it won't be any commentary, just for you know, future reference. So thanks again, and have a good one.